Hello and welcome to biology. So thank you so much for joining me today. This is our little introductory lecture / welcome video. So as long as you guys are watching this, you're already on the right track because this class will be 100% online. And I do apologize for that, but these are the times that we're living in right now. So we're going to do the best that we absolutely can with that. So thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for watching the video. And I think you're going to really enjoy this class. I know that biology is not a lot of people's favorite subject. It's mine, obviously. But it's not everybody's favorite, and so I'm going to try to make it as pain-free as possible. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy my lectures, you're going to enjoy the labs, and luckily for you guys, it is kind of a work at your own pace lab or a class. So you guys will have weekly assignments, and we're going to go over those in just a second, but you can pretty much do them whenever you want to. So if you want to get ahead on stuff, I highly recommend it. Just make sure to not fall behind. All right, so let's talk about where we are. First of all, we are at Biology 3. So this is Introductory Biology at LA Valley College. Our class is supposed to meet on Tuesday and Thursday, so I'm kind of going to stick with that when it comes to deadline. So things will either be due on a Tuesday or a Thursday. Since we're supposed to be meeting twice a week for 3 hours a day, there is going to be, stuff that you have to do each week, like discussions, and that's going to be kind of like your participation. So you guys will have to pay attention to deadlines and due dates and stuff like that because that's all going to be listed on Canvas. Most of it's already up now. I'm working on it slowly as the semester goes, so bear with me if I don't have something up. Maybe shoot me an email and remind me if something's not posted right. Otherwise, all these classes are going online, and I teach at 5 different schools. So I don't know where I am right now. I don't know if I'm in Valley or Moore Park or Oxnard or College of the Canyons, but bear with me, please. Thank you guys for that in advance. Now, I know that this online class is probably not your first choice in going back to school or, starting the semester up. So we are going to have to adapt a little bit, and that's totally understandable. So as we kind of figure this stuff out as we go along, we might have to do some changes. So bear with me if it comes to changing or, altering the syllabus, the schedule, anything like that, due dates. I'm happy to fix it if I can, especially, if it's something that's on my end or Canvas end or something like that. Now, you will have to make sure that you guys do have access to Canvas on a regular basis. So make sure that you have a computer that's working or access to one, as well as reliable internet. And you do have to have the right browsers. So not all of these browsers, I think it's Internet Explorer, doesn't work really well with Canvas. So maybe go to another one like Safari or Firefox. If you're already here, you're probably okay. But we also have Labster to deal with. So Labster is its own little device inside of Canvas that we're going to be using to do our labs. So Labster runs on its own little programs, and you will have to download the app and then do all your labs through that. So if, even if Canvas is working and Labster's not, you guys are still responsible for that. So make sure that you have proper access. Now, luckily the school is giving out computers, not, giving out computers, but, loaning computers for students who may not have access to one. So if you think that might be you, please contact the school and they can absolutely help you. What else? So the syllabus, is pretty straightforward. It's up on Canvas. So is my welcome letter. So is your introductory welcome to Canvas module. This is all just kind of boilerplate. I make sure all my classes, know how to use Canvas. So this is kind of what that's, coming from. But your labs and homework assignments and everything else also will be in Canvas. So I usually break it down by weekly module. So you'll have to go in for that weekly module and look at the lectures that we would have done. So we're usually doing 2 lectures a week, which means 2 chapters a week, which is kind of standard. Some of the lectures are broken up into 2 sections, but most of them are just a single chapter and a single lecture. So if we cover 2 chapters a week, that's, as if you came to lecture on a Tuesday and a Thursday. We usually have 1 lab a week, and so the labs should already be posted up for you guys, and you can basically do those whenever. They are due each week. Those due dates are enforced. So if there's due dates for homework, if there's due dates for quizzes or tests or anything like that, that is the due date. So you cannot make up a quiz if you missed out on the quiz because immediately after quizzes and tests, I show you guys the answers. So you can't go back a couple weeks later and be like, well, I missed the quiz. Can I take it now? No, everybody's already seen the answers. I do reuse and recycle some test questions and quiz questions. So make sure you're studying off of those quizzes. That's why I give you the answers afterwards. I want you guys to get the right answers. So you can study off of that. So if it's a test question that I know is kind of hard, I might put it on the final. Because yes, the final is cumulative. Sorry, just the way it has to be. Speaking of tests and quizzes are always going to be located on the quizzes, the quizzes tab under the module section. So if you're looking at Canvas, if you're looking on the left-hand side of the screen, it'll say things like modules and assignments and quizzes. All of your tests and quizzes are going to be found under that quizzes tab. So just click on that. It'll say quiz number 1, test number 1. Sometimes they're located in the module, but sometimes they don't show up there. So always, if you're like, where's the test? Make sure to just go there. On the right-hand side of your screen down below, it should say coming up this week or to do. And that's kind of where you should be checking for reminders. Like, oh, is there anything due this week? And you look there, oh yes, there is something due that week and I haven't done it yet. So keep in mind that, you really have to be kind of Canvas savvy here, and you do have to kind of maneuver your way around the Canvas site to make sure that you're getting everything and all the assignments that you need. Now, usually I give you guys a little introduction, like here's what you need to do for the week, but again, I'm doing this for every single class, every single week, and every single chapter and all that, so sometimes I miss stuff. So if the assignment's not on there, make sure you double check on the assignments tab to see if there's something coming up that's due. Usually I'm pretty good about that, but again, every once in a while something sneaks through and I miss it, so keep that in mind. What else? Quizzes and tests will both be timed. You guys will either have 10 minutes for a quiz or I think it's about an hour for the test. Now they are timed because I can't stop you guys from looking at your phone or your book or your notes while you guys are at home. So they're timed so that if you have to look up every single question, you're going to run out of time. I literally designed the test to be like that. So you need to go in knowing the answers already. You need to go in already having studied. You can't just think that, oh, this is an online class, it's going to be easier. Online classes are way harder, especially for a subject like this. This is not how I would choose to teach you guys at all. I would be in person with you guys and showing you this stuff in the labs, but I can't, so we're going to do the best that we can. So do not cram for this class. You must study every single week for this. I've recorded all of my lectures for the whole semester already. All you have to do is watch them. You can watch them over and over again. You can pause me. People in class don't get to pause me, all right? I'm sure they'd be lucky to pause, or they'd be happy to pause me. You guys are lucky enough that if anything, you need to pause, rewind. I know that I talk fast. Luckily for you guys, you can just rewind me. But these videos are crucial, so don't skip the videos and just look at the PowerPoints, because there's a lot that I say that is not in the PowerPoints. I tell you guys stories, I give you guys examples, I clarify stuff, I write stuff up on the board. All of this is to help you guys out, so make sure that you guys are watching these videos from start to finish. Oh, and if I ever give you like a link to a video, go watch that video. I definitely put that video up for a reason, and sometimes they pull it from my videos, so I have to put the link, because YouTube's a little weird about that, and they're like, they don't want you using their content for other things. I'm like, I'm just trying to teach my class here. But, so if I give you guys a link in the video, please, please, please go to that link. A lot of the times I get test questions from those videos. So make sure you guys are paying attention to that as well. What else? Grading, everything will be done through Canvas. Canvas is a little tricky when it comes to grades. Sometimes the Labster grades don't show up. Sometimes missing assignments don't show up as missing points. So you could be, missing all of your assignments and just turn in one, and it'll show that you have 100%. Because maybe you got 100% on that one assignment. So don't trust Canvas. If you really want to know your grades, email me with my email address, which is BENSEMSA, which is, I know it's kind of funky. It's like the first half of my last name and then my first initial and then my middle initial. It's weird. So again, that's BENSEM, excuse me, I can't even say it, MSA at lavc.edu. And again, that's on the syllabus if you guys ever need to contact me. You can contact me through Canvas. It's just never as quick. I don't check it nearly as often as I check my regular emails, which goes straight to my phone. So make sure that you guys are emailing me directly and not through Canvas, because it'll take a couple days. If you do need to contact me for any reason, please go ahead and email me. We are not going to have any kind of live meetings or Zoom sessions or anything like that. So you guys are pretty much on your own when it comes to that. You just have to watch the videos, do the discussions, do the homework assignments, and then take the quizzes and the tests. So I'm leaving this up to you guys. I trust you guys. I've already done this over the summer where, we found out some errors and we got rid of some stuff and we added some stuff. So I think that we're going to do a little bit better this semester, but it did work well over the summer. You just have to stay on top of things. So every week you're supposed to be in class. So every week you will have work to do. And every week we're supposed to be in class for 6 hours, which means you will have 6 hours minimum worth of work to do each week. So just maybe set aside some time on Tuesday or Thursdays, or maybe all day Wednesdays, whatever you guys want to do. It's up to you. Just make sure that you guys get all those due dates in and stuff. What else? Late assignments are going to be half off, so don't turn in anything late. I do weight my assignments pretty heavy because I know a lot of people are not good test takers. So if you do the work all semester long, if you turn in your assignments and your labs all semester long, you make up a big bulk of those points. And therefore, if you don't do so good on some of the tests or the quizzes, that's okay, because you've made up all those extra points in the labs and the homework assignments. So don't turn in anything late, otherwise it's going to be 50% off. When it comes to extra credit, I do offer some extra credit. Usually it's in the form of questions. I know, you still have to learn. But on the test, I'll give you guys say 54 questions. It's only out of 50 points. Okay, so again, this is where Canvas gets a little weird. It's only out of 50 points. So really, if you get 50 out of 54, you actually got 50 out of 50. That's a perfect score. So again, those are some extra credit points that you could potentially get, or you just get to miss 4 free questions without it affecting your grade. So you're welcome on that too. At the end of the semester, well, actually at any time during the semester, you can also do any 2 of my 3 extra credit assignments. So I do offer 3 extra credit assignments, and like I said, you can turn in any 2 that you want. The first one, it's pretty simple. We're a biology class. Biology is the study of life. I want you to care about the environment and the living organisms on the environment. So I want you guys to do a beach cleanup. Now, I understand that some of you are like, I can't get to the beach. There's COVID everywhere. If you are uncomfortable going to the beach, you do not have to. I have alternate assignments where you guys don't have to go anywhere. But so just let me know if that's the case. But I really do, plastic is a huge problem on this planet, and it's not going anywhere. This plastic is going to be around for thousands of years. And so even if it's at LA, and, just sitting around the neighborhood or whatever, say in 50 years, 100 years, 500 years, 800 years, eventually that plastic is going to make its way into the ocean. And it's going to get in all sorts of really bad things. In fact, they're talking about how now human tissue even has plastics in it. Because we eat organisms that have plastic in it. Because everything is plastic in it. Because more plastic is polluting our planet. Our problem. It is a problem. So my trash pickup doesn't have to necessarily be at the beach. You could do it at a park. You could do it in your neighborhood. You could do it literally anywhere. I don't care where you go pick up trash. But go pick up trash and go, clean up some plastic. It's going to only help the environment. So for that assignment, it's really easy. Take a kitchen-sized garbage bag. None of this reusable Target bag. Kitchen-sized garbage bag. Take a selfie with it wherever you cleaned up your trash, and that will be your extra credit. And you have all semester to do it. I highly recommend grabbing a friend or your kids or whoever and just going out and getting some good karma for yourself and cleaning up the environment. Be safe, though. I always say, the sides of freeway on-ramps and the freeways itself are the worst place for garbage ever. But don't go walking the freeway and get hit by a car. Please, please, please be safe if you guys are going to do this. Same thing if you're driving to the beach. Just do it safely. The second extra credit opportunity is a little bit more fun and a little bit at home. It is an animal write-up. So again, biology is the study of life. Animals are living. I want you guys to pick an animal, any animal that you find fascinating. And I want you to write 2 full pages on it. None of this, here's my name, here's my title, here's your... No, I want 2 full typed pages on it. Remember, you're submitting this through Canvas. I don't need your name on the assignments. You submitted it in your Canvas. I know who you are. Just submit it through your Canvas. Don't put your name on it. You're fine. But I want 2 pages typed of everything you can tell me about that animal. What is it? What is the scientific name? What group is it found in? What are its adaptations? Where does it live? How long does it live? What does it eat? What eats it? Anything cool that you can think of about this animal, just tell me about this animal. And my students always love that one. So that's kind of an easy peasy one. And finally, getting back to that biology study of life, blood donation is the third option for your extra credit assignment. Blood donation is needed now more than ever, and it's something that you can do. You can make an appointment for, and you can do it super safely. So I really, 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 if you can, go donate blood. It's super crucial. I'm O positive. I'm a universal donor. They're always hitting me up for blood, and that's because we're always in a blood shortage, especially now with people not wanting to go out because of COVID. But you can do it safely. You can do it totally clean, and they're great. So call up the American Cross, call whoever, go make your appointment, and all you have to do is send me that little picture of the paperwork that they send you that said, I donate blood, and kudos to you. You guys will get extra credit for that. So remember, any 2 of the 3 that you guys are totally able to do, please go do them. You have all semester long to do them. What else? Don't cheat. I also have Wikipedia and Google, which means if you Google your answer and you cut and paste that answer, and I'm reading it and I'm going, you guys, I know for a fact you guys don't know these big words that we've never used in class nor in your book, that I know that you guys just Googled that. So I will check, because we have software that can check. In fact, You just need to Google it and literally the exact source, and I can show you where you guys cut and paste it. So if you do that, you will not get credit for anything, and if you continue to do it in the semester, I will drop you from my class. Or report you to the college. Don't do it. Now, if you guys know someone else in the class, I highly recommend that you work with other people, but everything needs to be in your own words. So even if 2 people work on something, it needs to be in your own words. None of this copying and pasting anything, none of this copying each other. Certainly no quotations and then you just pull a quote from the book. Not in my class, not in science. It all has to be your own words. So no cheating, guys. We can still tell even if I'm not with you in class. I can still chill. What else? I think that's pretty much it. We will have weekly... Not every single week are we going to have quizzes and homework assignments and discussions, but you can pretty much assume that every 2 weeks you're going to have a quiz, every 2 weeks you're going to have a discussion. Almost every week you're going to have homework, at least one homework assignment, sometimes more. And this is all on top of your weekly labs that you guys will be doing. Remember, the labs would have been done in class. So that's part of our 6-hour class time. And then on top, I would have sent you home with homework and to things to study and stuff like that. So this is a lot of work, guys. I don't want to say, HA it, but don't HA it. Okay? Like, make sure that you guys are putting the time in. Biology is not an easy subject, and you cannot learn this stuff like that. It takes repetition. Watch my videos over and over again. Have it play in the background. Just listen to me talk as you're reviewing your notes and you're like, oh, that's what she was talking about. That makes more sense to me. You guys are watching this video, so no, you're already doing well. There are homework assignments in the videos. What? Yes, I do in-class assignments, making sure that you guys are actually watching my videos from start to finish. So if you're like, I don't know where this in-class assignment is, that's because it was in the video, and I know you're not watching it. If you email me and go, where is it? Okay, you must watch the videos. I'm not trying to get YouTube likes here. I don't care. I am not a social media person. But if you guys, aren't watching these videos, you're not going to get all the information, and therefore you're not going to do as well in the class. So trust me, watch the videos. All right, with that said, remember, check deadlines on Canvas. Email me either through Canvas slower or directly through my email, which is much faster. It's on the syllabus. All your information is on the syllabus. Labster is its own little thing. So remember, each week you will have to leave Canvas and go to Labster. Those due dates are not going to show up. It doesn't show up on the right-hand side like you have a Labster to do. You just need to know that every week we have a Labster due. So even starting today's the first day of class, you will have a Labster due in a week. So I give you guys a week to do the labs, but you still have to do that lab. So don't start it, the night before it's due at midnight. You're starting it at like 11 p.m. and you realize, oh, I don't know the software that works. No. Okay, you must be prepared for this class. So make sure that you guys are doing this ahead of time. With that said, if you want to move fast, just blow through all the labs at once, and then you don't have to worry about them for the rest of the semester. And then class is way easier. You can get ahead on discussions that I have posted, homework assignments, anything I have posted up, do in advance, get it over with. It's going to make your life easier. What else? I think that's it. I think that's all that I have for you guys. So double check Canvas a couple times a week at least. I do send out announcements via Canvas. If I'm changing stuff, if I'm canceling quizzes, if I'm moving up test dates or moving back test dates. Otherwise, all the dates are up on the syllabus already, or on the dates section of Canvas. Those will change. I'll always put the date that I changed it. So if you've downloaded the schedule, make sure that you have the newest version of the schedule, because I'll always update it with the current date, the date that I changed it. So the first one I put up, I don't remember the date, but I probably already changed it. So make sure that you're constantly checking that date file, because that will change. And if we need to update the schedule, that's where it's going to be. I'll usually send out an announcement about it, but don't forget. What else? I think that's it for you guys. So thank you so much. I can't wait to have a wonderful semester with you guys. And if you have any questions, just go ahead and email me. Hopefully I covered everything for you guys. So yeah. All right. I will see you guys in class. All right, cool.